Welcome back.
Welcome back to Then and Now, everybody. Then and Now, everybody. I don't know.
Well, yeah, welcome back, everybody. Y'all are gonna be hearing this post Valentine's Day, but
yeah,
we hope everybody had a great Valentine's Day.
Loved up or not, Galentine's or
all
whatever.
You beautiful boos out there. I hope you had a great day with your significant others, or by yourself, or with your girls, or with your guys. What was it? Galentine's and
Malentine's?
Is it
Malentine's?
I don't know. I saw
we'll just say Malentine's, but I don't think that's
I'm
right.
here for the guys getting together on Valentine's
we get
Day
something,
and naming it.
Yeah, or as I say, her and her boo-boo bear or whatever.
Boo-boo bear.
Quote from first episode, or whatever episode it was.
Yeah, just boo-boo bear, but don't get me a bear.
Yeah,
that's kind of we're gonna have a little bit more of a lighthearted episode.
Unpopular opinion part 1.
Yeah, we're gonna get into some unpopular opinions on this episode, and we're gonna start off with Valentine's Day.
All right, you want to start it off then?
Yeah, my unpopular opinion is I think Valentine's Day is a little bit extra. I think it's a great holiday to celebrate love because obviously love rules all, but I think it's a little bit extra with the big bears, and just I feel like it's dramatized, especially with social media. People are expecting these extravagant things to happen on a day, and
the rose bears.
I'm like,
you know what I'm talking about? Like the roses, the bears that are like made of roses.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. People are getting pretty crafty though with like the floral arrangements.
Don't get me wrong. I think it's like fun to like spoil or whatever, but I'm like, for me, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe catch me in 10 years and I'll be like, oh my gosh, give me a rose bear.
Yeah.
But I just can't bring myself to like, I don't know. It's just too much in my opinion. And I think it's still like, do your thing however you celebrate Valentine's Day. But I think that it's a little bit extra, especially these days.
Social media also, I think, plays a role in that because everybody wants to show the decorations and all that stuff, which, don't get me wrong, if it's your kind of holiday, then go for it.
And the funny thing is, we were talking and we're looking at posts on social media, and girls, these Valentine's Days are like, I'm loving it. But we were laughing because like our group of girlfriends,
our friend group could never.
We're a bunch of like bro girls.
One of them could.
We're just not extra, and we're not like aesthetic like that. No. So it's funny seeing all these like Valentine's Day posts, and we're just like, we'd get together and maybe have like a chicken nugget board.
We like have planned like some like cute stuff. We're like, let's do like a board night, and then like let's paint wine glasses, and then all of a sudden we're like, no, never mind. Like, we try to be aesthetic, make it cute, and then, like, none of us are artistic, so everything just looks like we're putting dots on.
Definitely. Yeah, y'all already know I'm not artistic. We gotta do that.
Me and my friend are, like, painting the same thing on our wine glass, because we just are like, I don't know what to do. I mean, I'm not good at this.
So,
I don't know.
Are you an in or an out person for Valentine's? Like, are you gonna eat? Or would you rather eat dinner and like go out and do Valentine's Day, or stay in and do Valentine's?
Stay in 100%, but that also just could be because I worked in the industry. I worked in the restaurant and I served, and on Valentine's Day it's chaos. Like, I mean, honestly, not even just Valentine's Day, every holiday. It is so crazy. And Valentine's Day, everyone, like, there's always tables that want to be extra and want to do something like, can you do this for this and this and this, and like, can you make this dessert come out
and
this
then
time?
There's always like the Valentine's Day specials at the restaurant, and you're like,
I'm like, don't get me wrong, cute, great idea, love going out, but for me,
stay in. Yeah, honestly, I feel like people that do work in the service industry, you can relate, because we literally worked at a restaurant that shared a kitchen, so it wasn't the same restaurant, but it was like brother sister restaurant. And I mean, I think it's kind of like altered my perspective.
I think it has to.
on eating out on holidays.
Well, also my restaurant had brunch.
That'll screw
And it was brunch on Valentine's Day on a Saturday, and I worked 18 hours that day. And I was like, no. So, that's my unpopular opinion. Don't go out.
No, I'm here for the staying in and cooking and chilling. And if you are going to go out, this is my thing. I mean, obviously, go out on Valentine's Day. It's actually not that bad, but I feel like also if you go out like 2 days... Sorry, my dog's growling. if you go out like 2 days before. If you go out like the weekend before or the weekend after when it's a little bit more chilled, I feel like that's also cool. I don't know. I'm just not.
You know what's okay? I'm gonna kind of go off Valentine's Day now. Here's my next unpopular opinion because your dog decided to growl. Unpopular opinion: your dog is you.
Yeah. If y'all could see my dog, he's like a bear. I mean, I'm not a
like
bear,
your dog is
like,
you, just like in general.
But
like,
he fits me so well.
Yeah, your dog fits your vibe. I don't know. People say my dog does and doesn't, so I don't know.
Beamer.
I have a little.
She's got a little Yorkie,
shite.
and I've lived with him for 3 years, so I can come from a place of personal experience.
She's like traumatized with my dog over here.
No, but Beamer loves
pounds.
me. Beamer like loves me because he knows Auntie Lex.
Yeah.
But he would come in the morning and he knows it makes me mad and like bark at me and wake me up at like 6 a.m. every morning. Like he wanted Auntie Lex time in the morning. And I was like, can we make this like a night thing? Like, can you come snuggle with me at night? I don't know why the morning time. So, but yeah, we can show maybe some pictures of our dogs if we can get that pulled up. But mine's a big bear. He literally, if he doesn't have his collar on, he looks like he could probably get like National Geographic out filming him in the wilderness. But
gosh, wait, I can't think of the name. Animal
Planet?
No, Animal Rescue.
Oh, I don't.
Animal Control.
Animal Control's like there's a bear in Georgia. A brown bear.
Yeah, we're gonna have to put a picture up of Gronk for
he's a big boy. Let's put the funny one of him in the car.
No, I think we should put the one of him standing on the table.
Oh yeah, he does like the table outside. Yeah, but he's like, I rescued him from a shelter and I got him at 3 years old, so he was more of a teenager into adult years, and he's just got really bad attachment issues. So he like
bad.
Like the first time I tried to get him in the car and take him somewhere, he thought I was taking him back to the pound and was like howling and drooling everywhere and was like trying to hop on my lap. So he's got some issues, but he's better now. He just loves his mommy.
I hope you guys are looking at my face when you're talking about the dog.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I love
I mean, if you know my dog too, you know how much he's like attached
he gets so
at the
much
hip.
crap.
So I love him. He's my baby.
He ain't a baby though.
But I wouldn't rather have any other dog, like genuinely. So when I dog sit a lot, so it's like I see all these other dogs, and that's when I come back to I agree with your unpopular opinion. Like I think dogs match people's personalities very well.
Yeah.
Or like go with their.
So you think Beamer matches my personality? Guys, my dog is a little 16-pound Yorkie. First off, he was supposed to be 6 pounds, 7 pounds, whatever.
He's a big boy.
Homeboy is 16. Why? I don't know
like,
what
isn't
happened.
he supposed to be fully black too, and he's like gray?
No, he was, the
grown
breed, he's supposed to turn like a grayish blue, and he's a grayish blue. He just turned gray quicker because he got attacked by a Rottweiler. He lived.
Yes, Beamer could probably outlive any attack. He attacked my dog, and my dog's got 100 pounds on him.
Yeah. Maybe 100 plus pounds. Like her brother had to literally like take his jaw. I wasn't there, but they told me after that her brother was like
had to rip Beamer
off of Gronk, and it like we have like a 125-pound lap and a 16-pound little Yorkie. Like I don't know. My dog's kind of I don't know what's wrong with him.
Yeah. Okay, I'll get into mine because y'all know I'm a big animal lover. So unpopular opinion. I think everybody should buy their animals from the pound.
But I
get it because like when I get older, I want a Shar-Pei, and that's gonna be really hard to just walk into a pound.
Yeah, I don't think
Shar-Pei.
Not a lot of Shar-Peis are gonna be in the pound. So I mean, hey, 100%, I agree.
I guess I could go back and forth. It just depends on the breeder and the environment. And
I think you're more speaking on the fact of like.
Petland.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna
Petland.
do it.
Ooh, unpopular opinion. Petland needs to get shut down yesterday.
Oh,
that
just
place.
Call them out like that.
Yes,
right.
I will.
So
and honestly, that place. I got a dog from there a couple years ago. Completely fine when I bought him. He got home, bronchitis, yeast infection. Like everything was wrong with him. His whole life he had like just issue after issue after issue. And I mean, obviously the article came out. They drug their dogs while they're there, and they kill a lot of their dogs. So
we're gonna get deep on this pet land.
Yeah, sorry. Let's get off. You go to your next unpopular opinion because I'll get too deep into my pet land spiel.
Oh man, my next unpopular opinion.
Let's go on a different topic than dogs.
Let's do away from animals because animals you'll go on a tangent. Yeah. How about we go, since we, we'll go back from since we're not really the aesthetic girlies, talk about SEC schools. Unpopular opinion, SEC schools you don't have to go to just for the experience of the college. Like, you can go anywhere. Yeah. So you can still get the football experience. Yeah. Even if because we went to a college without a football team.
Yeah, I will say why. I am sad that we didn't have a football team at the school that we went to because I think that's just fun. I love sports. Yeah. And I love football. I love Saturday footballs.
Me too.
I love Saturday footballs. Saturday football games.
Tight end body.
Don't forget. Maybe it's good that we didn't go to school.
maybe I should take that unpopular opinion back. We actually want to go to an SEC school.
Yeah,
I actually did try to go to Alabama, and I know my friends going to call me out on me.
I didn't apply to one SEC school or big football school.
I did to Alabama just because I just want for giggles, just because I wanted to see if I get in, and I got in. Any other SEC school I would have gotten denied before I even sent my application in.
Yeah. So, but I feel like there's people, I don't know. It's just there's such big schools, and it's hard to find. I feel like it's harder to find community. But I know a bunch of people that went to many SEC schools and found great peeps. Mm-hmm. So, but I do agree. You can still get the full football.
I think a
lot of people at Georgia State loved where Panthers have Panther gear and stuff, and they're not even a big football team.
I think my unpopular opinion was more of, you don't have to just go to an SEC school to get the football experience.
Oh yeah,
I think that's what I meant. Sorry guys, I totally worded that weird. Let me just take that back, and now I'm gonna.
But I definitely think there is
there's a difference.
Yeah, there's a persona on SEC schools, and it's just cooler.
Yeah, well, of course. I mean, especially in the South, you're gonna get football, Georgia, whatever. All these areas, everyone's so big on football. It's what it is. Yeah. I mean, I applied to Alabama because I wanted to go for the experience of an SEC school. Then I looked at how much it was.
She applied to Alabama, but she's a Georgia fan.
Yeah. Go Dogs. Go Dogs. Sick
of Georgia fan.
I don't want to hear it.
Go Gators.
She likes to say go Gators, but she likes to be a Dogs fan when the Gators aren't playing. I don't want to hear it.
It depends.
See, no, you didn't even use.
I go to one Georgia game and they put pom poms in my hands when I walk in. Of course, I'm gonna be doing this with everybody else in the stands.
So at the Georgia game, it's that they'll point to each side. It's Georgia Bulldogs. So I got her started screaming Georgia with the
She sent it to my dad, and I was like, I'm gonna get disowned.
And I sent it to my dad, and my dad's a huge.
Yeah, me and her dad fight all the time about. Well, we don't fight, but we just mess around about our teams. So that was disrespectful.
No, it wasn't.
Exposing me.
I'm pretty sure I have that on lock, just in case she ever says she's not a Georgia fan. I'm gonna put it up right here to show.
Well, it's understandable, honestly. But you go to a game, you're in the environment, and you're in the student. We were in the student section. What do you expect?
No, we weren't in the
student section. Yeah, we were. We got student section tickets. No, and then we got scammed because they weren't the right tickets, but we still got into the game.
No, okay, us two and one other girl had the same ticket, and we got into the game, and it was Georgia, Tennessee.
These tickets were going for $1,400.
Yeah, and we paid $50 for a ticket.
Yeah, our friend just knows how to sweet talk everybody, so she goes, "Well, we bought the ticket." The guy standing there was how many of y'all?
I know, and I said 3, and he said, "Just go," and we were like,
"I don't."
Bye.
Yeah, that was. Then I had to pick up a pom-pom because I saved $1,400. Just because you saved $1,400, pick up a pom-pom. What? It's my excuse, honestly. You won't see me do it against the Gators.
Basically.
And if you're playing Alabama, I'm going to be for Georgia.
Yeah.
Period.
I think that's a lot. Unless you're an Alabama fan, a lot of people are just going to be against Alabama. But now that's the other way in Georgia. A lot of people are any team against Georgia, we're going to root for someone else now. So it's
yeah, I guess it's just I feel like
I think Alabama and Georgia's
getting more hated, but maybe not after this year. But they still kind of got juked. But we won't talk about that.
We could talk about that we're not. You want to go to your next unpopular opinion? Because we'll go on it.
You're like, that's where I'm gonna get passionate.
She got animals, I got Georgia football.
Are you that passionate? Name 5 players.
Why would you do that? I don't feel like doing that.
I know. What's the
quarterback?
Okay, well we got, wait, let me try this. Brock Bowers. Okay.
Oh my gosh, okay.
What's the quarterback? He's like, oh, cringe.
Do you remember it? I actually don't remember his last name right now, but I remember his
I don't know,
name.
but what's the one who's the one I love?
Lad McConkey.
Laddie. I do like Lad.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know anybody else on Georgia.
That's like,
there it is.
Alright guys, I just like to watch football. Doesn't mean I'm gonna freaking know every little stat
I know.
of every single freaking person.
My little brother's out here naming names, and all the guys are, and I'm like,
I don't know what that means, seriously. I'm just gonna watch the game and hope for the best. So.
Yeah, that's exactly how I am. Well, my next unpopular opinion, we'll just skip to a different arena. But I think acoustic versions of songs are better than regular versions.
You're a big
This
music
is coming
person,
from,
then.
I'm big on music, and I think I just have always loved acoustic. But I was listening to Morgan Wallen's Spin You Around acoustic earlier.
She's like, shout
And
out.
I'm like, this is so much better than the original. And the song's so good.
Well,
The lyrics are so good, and it was like decent, and it's just now perfection because it's acoustic.
I think acoustic also, it's like they put more like passion into it because they care and they're listening to more though just the
And
words
you hear
instead of
the
having all the
vocals
like
more.
background noises
Yeah.
and stuff like that, which
I'm honestly
I can agree with
here
that
for
unpopular
the
opinion.
sad songs. And even when I'm happy, that's another unpopular opinion. I kind of like sad music even when I'm happy.
I do too. I'll listen.
Not even
I hate
just
to say
sad
it, but
music,
when I'm
but
working
like
out,
slow tunes.
when
That's
I'm
a
working
good
out,
unpopular opinion.
unpopular opinion. I listen to sad music when I'm working out. So
Mhm.
like, you're gonna hear me listen to Tate McRae. You're gonna hear.
Yeah,
me
but
listen to
her,
Lily
she's
Allen.
like,
But it's like
she's sad, but like, bad.
But then you'll. You mean bad or baddie?
Like sad, but yeah, like bad.
You're like bad.
Like bad girl.
I don't like that.
Okay, baddie. We'll just go with baddie. That was bad.
I don't know.
That was just bad, just regular bad.
Yeah. No, I thought you meant baddie as you.
What? Okay. I'm sorry, that's too funny.
I'm so confused right now. Okay. I could do a Christian unpopular opinion.
Let's hear it.
Alright. Unpopular opinion is, I think a lot of people kind of mistake this too, but conviction is going to be different per person.
Like everybody has different convictions.
Correct.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. I feel like
we talk about this a lot.
Yeah, I think we do too.
Because I learned I have stronger, like everybody has convictions, period.
Yeah, even if you
we
don't
know
what
good.
it
I
is.
feel like there's good and there's bad, and it's known.
Mhm.
But I get convicted heavier on some things, specific things, like stronger than I would. Maybe you get convicted on things, and we've talked about this.
Yeah, we have. I think
So I agree with that, and I think, yeah.
also at the beginning of my faith, I was like not sure exactly what conviction felt like or what conviction was. Like I knew because I would feel it like the Holy Spirit in my heart being like.
But it's like a pull, like
It's
a pulling to not want to do that anymore.
Yeah, and it's almost like for me at first when I realized it was conviction, it was like I almost felt kind of like a heartache and like almost sick. I was like, I don't like, why do I?
I think also it stems too from personal like struggles or like things that internally you're battling with.
Mhm.
And some people just don't have that kind of battle.
Yeah.
And so if you go and do what you're not supposed to do or you're battling with, you have like an issue with, and you go and do it still, I think that also is, that kind of dives into that because everybody has different things that...
Yeah. And it also, I think, can also dive from the past and like your testimony as well. Like certain things that happened in your past and the way God is working in your life can also show like what your conviction is later down the line. Like, I mean, I could give an example for mine. Like, I think a big one for me was when I was so anxious about friends and like all that stuff. Like, if I said something about someone or something like that, it would like make me feel bad. And my conviction for that like especially now, it's very, very like hard. Does that make, like, I get it, like if I'm talking about someone or something, like...
Oh, like talking bad about somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like that,
I'm
like, ooh, that makes me,
Yeah.
Like, it's, like, anxious, but, like, it's, like, I know it's a conviction. I'm like, don't do that.
Yeah, and that's
not conviction. Like, and it's, like, it makes you want to stop, so you just stop, like, I don't...
Oh, that's a good example. No, I completely agree. I definitely think everybody has convictions, period, but I think that they're heavier on some are heavier for some people that are different for others. Like,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, we have different ones.
Yeah.
Our small group all has different ones. One of my friends told me that she got convicted for speeding.
I can't relate.
She was like, I was on the highway and I was going 80 and it was 70 and I was like, do. You know, like the what's it called?
No.
Yeah, you do. It's like when you have it like at a set
cruise control?
Yeah, I couldn't think of the word. Where she was like at like 80 and she was like, oh, no, and got convicted. Because she was like speeding. And I was like, yeah, I don't
that was the Lord saving her from a...
Yeah, it definitely... I think it was because we were talking about like slowing down in life. And
she was like, literally, I need to slow down in my car.
And I was like...
That's a mood. I do have a speeding issue, but I don't get convicted over it. So that's a good little example.
She's like, I'm going to get convicted tomorrow, though.
Yeah, I'm going to be driving now and be like, oh. Let's bring it down.
You're like, ooh.
Let's bring it down to 5 over, not 25 over. Yeah, that's an issue I have that. I feel like I've worked on a little bit, but my speeding is... Meep. Yeah. Well, going into kind of friendships, I think my unpopular opinion is if you're in a friendship and you do something for your friend and you expect something back, it's not healthy. That's not a good friendship.
You said that you expect something.
When you do something for a friend and you're expecting something in return, I don't think that's not really... You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree.
I feel like a lot of people in this, and that's another unpopular opinion. I feel like we live in a very selfish, and that's kind of actually not really unpopular anymore, but I feel like everybody's me, and live very sensitively. So if, I'm doing this for you, you're not, throw it back at, I don't think that's a healthy...
No, I agree, because like if you're doing something for someone, that's doing it out of the goodness of your heart, not doing it because, or they asked you to do it. You can't expect them to do something in return automatically.
Yeah, period.
Or it's the unpopular opinion, you can't expect people to do things that you would expect.
Does that that's a good one. And that is why learning, and we heard this in church, but this past Sunday, but learning, or Tuesday, how people need to be loved.
Like love languages.
Yeah, like that. And even with friendships, like knowing how your friends need to receive love and getting to know and love people, you need to get to know them.
Yeah. And
know their hearts. And so I think, that goes kind of off that is everybody receives love differently. And in friendships, it's important to know how your friends receive love. In relationships, it's important to know how your significant other receives love. But I think if you are ever expecting something back, check yourself.
Yeah, well, it's also not fair to, why can't I think of words today? I think words are hard for me today.
Just today.
All right. But,
I'm kidding, because that is literally me every day.
Well, now I don't even know where we're going with that.
I'm screaming. You said, I don't know words
so
today.
Chaotic.
Y'all, we had a whole coffee earlier, like lattes, and we're still... I still want another.
I could.
Unpopular opinion, one coffee is not enough.
That might just because we're caffeine addicts, not because that's an unpopular opinion. But my unpopular opinion is that at-home coffee tastes better in a to-go cup, not in like a mug.
That's a fact.
like buy plastic cups so you pretend you bought it out, but really,
yeah, like if you have a leftover Starbucks cup and you pour a coffee from home in it,
it tastes better.
I swear that's a fact. That's the best one we've said today.
Probably.
That's crazy.
Probably the one that makes the most sense.
Yeah. And that's one thing about us is, yeah, we're caffeine fiends, as Tracy said.
Yes.
So,
like we'll go take, or at least for me yesterday, I think I did pre-workout and then I drink coffee.
I don't do pre-workout, and I this year one of my resolutions was to down my caffeine because I was drinking like 4 cups of coffee for work and drinking a energy drink before or a Celsius before the gym.
I quit
That's
Celsius.
Crazy that I was doing that.
We used to have like my friend introduced me into yerba mates, which is like a tea.
I do like yerbas.
But the thing is there's more caffeine in those than there are Celsius.
Yeah.
So I was like there and I was like at work like shaking.
Yeah.
Because I was drinking like that and then I was like, I had a coffee in the morning around 2 o'clock and then I realized I started crashing at like 2 o'clock. So I was like, I have to have it. And I was like, I gotta cut down.
That was my 5 cups. That's why.
Maybe we just need to replace caffeine with water.
No, but seriously, I feel like I've gotten better. Like I have had I had a Celsius yesterday for the gym, but
she's like, I don't take pre-workout. Drinks a Celsius before the gym. Like that's not.
But
I
had a coffee yesterday and a Celsius, and that was it. And I didn't drink. I don't drink. That's what I stopped doing. I stopped drinking full Celsius. So I'll do a half a Celsius in the morning because I usually work out in the mornings before work.
Yeah.
And then I'll do my cup of coffee for work. I've only been doing 1 cup of coffee at work. So if I'm having a day where I'm feeling tired and I need 2 cups, I most likely haven't had a Celsius that day. Half a Celsius. I'm justifying my situation.
Yeah, you are 100% being like, it's okay. Like, no.
But it's like, I feel like coffee for me and going into my job, it's a treat. And if I'm feeling like I'm not having a good day, I want to make my day better, I'm going to go out and I'm going to buy a coffee.
I look forward to my morning coffee. Like, at night, I'll think of like, oh, I get a coffee in the morning. That might be bad. Yeah. But I enjoy
coffee too.
You did until I introduced you.
Yeah, I know. You've introduced me to a lot of things.
No. We're not even going to get into this. Because I just the good things I introduced you. Hummus, guacamole.
Could I not eat guac before I met you?
No, you used to be like, that's kind of gross.
But I also didn't really like a lot of different foods.
Check out the testimony episode.
I was a little bit more strict on my diet back then, but guacamole is I make the best guac now,
You do make the best guac
Hummus, now. I love hummus, yeah.
No, she's like, I only like this certain hummus. I'm like, it's the same thing, just with some pine nuts on top. It's normal
No,
hummus.
unpopular opinion.
Oh my gosh.
Pine nut hummus is the best. Is the best and only hummus I will eat. I'll eat other hummuses, but pine nut hummus from Aldi, it's superior. I swear to goodness, they put something like kind of oil on it or something.
That's true. The oil that they put on it is good. It's like almost like a chili oil. I don't know what it is, but I'm like, I could just...
It does not taste the same as red pepper hummus. Yuck.
Well, I'm talking about original regular hummus, dude. Not... What the... red pepper? Well, no crap.
I don't know. My mom brought like some black bean hummus, and I was like, "Where's the pine nuts?"
Okay, I don't really like black bean hummus. I mean, like it's good, but I'm like,
Yeah, I'm just not. I like my regular. I am a little bit more of a plain Jane. I feel like I've kind of gone out of my box more and more, but I like the regular old pine nut hummus.
You like started to get so deep into speaking about you were like, I just pine nuts.
Don't get me started.
You're like getting so deep on pine nuts.
Okay, this is another unpopular opinion.
Okay, go. You're thinking of a lot of the spot.
I'm
like, give me a
Do you have another one?
No. Go ahead.
I think that getting a bunch of appetizers and nibbling on a bunch of different plates is so much better than getting
100%.
One plate. Let me tell you, if you're friends with me, I'm going to be snacking off your plate.
Yeah.
Because I love trying a bunch of different things. And so that's why we went to this place for her birthday. What was it called? We went there in Charleston and then in Atlanta, but
Indaco, something like that.
But
Indico, I don't know.
we did like a family style, and because there was more than like 5 of us, they brought out like a bunch of different plates where you could try everything pretty much on the menu. That's it.
Yeah, and you get like 3 appetizers, you get like 2 entrees, and I'm like, this is
I need
great.
like 2 bites of each just so I can try it all, and then you're full, and you're good to go.
And then you're like, okay, I'm walking out, and I feel like I'm.
Because I'll sit at a restaurant. If I don't pre-look at the menu, I'll sit there for 30 minutes trying to decide what I want to eat. So just bring it all out and have a bunch of people there to snack on it.
No, that's fair. I mean, I think that's why. Oh, I have an unpopular opinion. Well, actually, I feel like it's not really an unpopular opinion. I feel like it
you just have an opinion. Oh, it's a factual statement.
I know. I saw this thing that said, our generation loves charcuterie boards and mimosas because we grew up on Lunchables and Sunny D.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
I know you didn't eat either of that. I know you didn't.
We ate lunch. My parents got us Lunchables. We just didn't have them a lot.
No, I know, but if you think about it,
but that is. I love cheese. Is my favorite.
Juice. And now people are like, let's get a charcuterie board. Let's have a girls' board night. And we're getting charcuterie boards and having this freaking sparkling wine with
some orange juice.
Orange Joe?
Some OJ. That actually does make sense. Right? It does. I guess with the meat and the cheese and the cracker in there, yeah. And then you gotta have a little sweet at the end.
Yeah.
So they're the racy or the little Rice Krispie in there.
You get like chocolate slices on the actual charcuterie board.
Yeah. That's a good point.
Right?
That is a good one. I didn't even think about that.
I don't really know if that's Think Smarter, not harder, but whatever.
That's just...
It's not.
That's... Okay. Well, we just wanted to throw some of our weird, unpopular opinions and just have a little bit of a lighthearted episode here with you guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll be back next week. We'll be kind of getting into our friendship and kind of just the roots of it and just the hardships we've been through and
some funny weird stories that
we have some really weird stories from college and stuff.
Very weird.
And how we're here now. So yeah. As
I
always,
know what you just said, and I thought you were like, never mind.
Can you hear me?
No, and I have headphones on.
We're both deaf too. Ever since I got the flu, I've been like, my hearing. I'm already deaf pre-flu.
Yes, correct.
And my hearing has been twice as bad since. So I get that. But yeah, we will see you guys next week. As always, if you have any questions or anything you guys want to hear content-wise, drop a comment in the comments. Peace.
Bye, everybody.
We need